Okay. Yeah, took a minute to get set up. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 10 o'clock. So 2 hours build. We'll do whatever we can. We'll try to stop. We'll reach a stopping point of some sort. Yeah. So alright. So today we're building, hold up, this. Right, the Gundam GP01Fb full Burnern. I think it's from Stardust Memory, if I'm not mistaken. This is a Zephyranthes. Yeah, it says Zephyranthes right there. This is Zephyranthes with a few extra things. So that's kind of the. I mean, there's been other real great kits that kind of follow this pattern where you have variants of the same kit, and they will do it again. I mean, later on, there's pretty sure the Unicorn does that, and the Astray one, I think, potentially. But yeah, this is the full Burnern. I think the Burnern part is the extra bits and pieces. So in a way, I've already built this, so maybe it will be faster, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it has a core fighter with extra bits attached. So yeah, it's similar to the other one. So it has the same frame as the Mark II real grades kit. So it's the same thing minus the chest here, which is replaced by the core fighter plus the thing here. So it's the same basic principle as the Zephyranthes that we built a little while ago. A few action shots there, little few gimmicks shown off. That's the. No, it's not. That's the same thing. These are like the main differences, I guess. This and that. So, yeah, that's enough of a intro, I think. Let's just get to building. Well, actually, let me just get a screenshot. Hello, John. How you doing? And hello, MS78. MSX78. Just give me a second here. I'm going to take a few screenshots. Well, I need to take at the very least, a thumbnail to put up there. Alright. Well, actually, no. One more, please. Alright, well, let's get to it. Alright, so, opening up the box. Sorry to make you guys wait. It's a bit sticky. Not sure why. So, of course, we have our real grade stuff here. Black box because we're classy. Not the naked cardboard we usually get. This is the one. Wait, that's the high grade one. And there's a master grade version. So they really do like just the very popular kits, like the ones that had multiple incarnations. We need to do a turn A kit. That would be nice. Okay, we'll do that. Let me just... That's my signature unboxing flip. Alright, so of course we get a nice booklet with staples because we paid premium for this. So yeah, the usual real grade thing here. You got your instructions on multiple pages with inserts of extra text, which is currently in Japanese, but eventually once we reach the kits that came out in 2016, we'll be able to get English with this. So you basically start, yeah, it's the same as the Zephyranthes. You start with building the core fighter, which has extra Burners or something in here. And I think I'll try to do a comparison. I guess not today because I'm going to finish early, but next session, when I finish this, I'll do a comparison with the Zephyranthes, and we shall have some, I don't know, discussions maybe. Hey, testing on. Okay, cool. John is painting a, what was that called? Firelord. So check it out if you ever post videos of that. Oh, we have a Discord. Well, I made a Discord server. Not that it's there's only 2 people there for now, which is it's a very sad Discord, but it exists. Don't make fun of it. So you can go there if you want and join, and well, it'll be yet another Discord in the list of Discord servers you've joined, and you can get, well, actually you'll get nothing out in return. There's pretty much nothing there yet, but eventually there might be something there. Eventually. Anyway, yeah, you get your, at the end there, the sticker guide there tells you where to put the stickers and basically where they won't stick at all, because those are very thin stickers and very small with not a lot of glue, so it's kind of hard to stick them anywhere. You might be better off like getting the watertight decals, but even then, like, the decals don't always stick. They like sometimes they migrate, or they kind of, how to put it, like very small decal. There's like a critical size. Yeah, it's just me and John in the Discord. You guys should come over. Actually, tell me what I'm supposed to do with the Discord, because that's the first. I basically didn't have a Discord account until recently. So that's I2. This is the Burnern parts, H2. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing at all. That is what nerds do. They don't fit in anywhere. Alright, so just going over the runners, just a quick look. I just turn that on. Alright. Well, I managed to break that. Give me a second. Moved the camera and disconnected it. Hopefully it's still there. Okay, I need to focus this. Use a manual focus because automatic focus just tends to be all over the place. And they end up being blurrier than I intend to be. We're losing a bit of time there. Okay. Alright, that should do it. Okay, so let's get these parts out. So yeah, I'm just going over the runners to make sure. There we go, nice sticker sheet. You get shiny bits there, which I might not use. I might use these, but then some of these, but not, most of them I won't. Like, I'm not gonna do the whole thing right now. Eventually I might. I mean, the hope is one day I have enough time to do everything, do all the kits, finish all of them. Alright, and last, yeah, this kit doesn't have a huge amount of parts, a huge amount of runners. One thing with the older, in some RG kits, they'll take pictures of the kit next to the runner, the stack of runners, and show how like high the runners are. This one is like, it's somewhat of a small stack. I've seen high grade kits with about the same amount of runners, but I guess they are a bit dense, lots of parts, and very small detailed parts. So, right, hold up. Okay, we do have the MS Frame 5 Advanced MS Joint 5, which is the same that is used for the Zephyranthes and the two real grade Mark II Gundams. Alright, so we start with, as mentioned earlier, the core fighter. So we take the runners A. So 1817. What? Oh, that's not A. That's C. What the hell? Kind of confused here because usually runner A is the colorful one, the one with all the colors, but this one is not. Alright, so let's start again. So A18. $18.21. 2021 and A4. Shouldn't use. Technically, you shouldn't use your fine. Well, you're supposed to have like multiple runners, ideally. Not runners, I mean nippers, cutters, whatever you call them. You should have something for coarse cutting, like rough cuts. Now, it doesn't have to be the sharpest ones, but just to get the parts off runners. And then something for fine cuts. which is very sharp and thin. Once you remove the part from the runner with like an extra bit of gate, and you're not supposed to use your fine runner. Where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. You're not supposed to use your fine runner on. Okay, let's just do step 1 there. Okay, step 011, which is everything from A. Alright. You're not supposed to use your fine runner on clear parts, because clear parts are harder and likely to blunt your nippers. Okay. Wait, does this looks like, I don't know. Looks like it would like open, but it does not. A18 plus A17. And then A40. I forgot 40. A40. Where's something that looks like A40? There it is. That's the pilot seat. Because the pilot seat is the core fighter. So this plus that plus these two. And E4 as well. Just taking care of some nubs while I'm here. Carefully. Alright, everything all together now. Foldable nose. That's A40 plus A4, 18, well, the whole thing essentially. And try to get that lined up. There we go. There you are. Well, almost. Why is this not closing? Oh, it should clip. Oh, I guess I filed that a little bit too much. Alright, so that's A1011, 01-2, so H, no, that's F, H1, 30, 31. We're starting off a bit slow, like we're not, this is real grade, not high grade, we're just going to get the parts we need first. 30, 31, okay. You can see the character there. They could have just given us the pilot instead of this. Basically, this guy is here to get lost. If you remove this tiny figure here is gonna get lost. Almost always. Unless you like keep it in a separate box or bag. Make sure it doesn't escape. Alright, we need C33. That's not C. C, no, that's G. C was the colorful one. Alright, C33. With a double nip here and there because we have very large gates. Larger the gate. Well, if it's a large gate, just do a double nip. I think ideally when you're cutting these, you should start with the thinnest runner and make your way to the thickest, so that at the last part it's like the least amount of stress on the thing there on the. Wait a minute, C16. There we are. I think the color scheme is a little different compared. Yeah. Okay, just start with the smallest. And well, okay, maybe that doesn't work. Just keep doing whatever. I mean, the theory is that if you cut the largest one first, it's gonna, you're cutting for a larger piece of plastic, so the part will shift more and transfer the stress to the other runners. Alright, so then we take this, and this is C33 plus H130, which appears to be this, not that. Okay, that's 31. What? Am I looking at? Yeah. It's like not. Where does that even slot? No. Well, I guess it does work. Let's pop that in there. It's kind of a weird thing somehow it's holding. Let's push that in there and down with a stick because your fingers can't reach in there. And then we take C16 and hold it like that. Hold it like so. Nope. Like that. Oh, right. Actually, first clean that up a little bit. Which way do you go? That's not gonna fit. Oh, there. Oh, right. Never mind. And then you flip it over. Put that in there and flip it. There we go. 01-2. And then we take 01-3, which is G 21, 22, 26, and 35, and 33, 34. Well, 34. 23, 24, 26, 22, 21. 3, 4. Suddenly it's like lots of pieces all at once. And G23. I got that already. 24, okay. Hmm. Okay, what else do we need? 35. 35. Alright, 34. Okay. That's why it's better to, well, I feel, it's better to just nip everything all at once. Because I can't keep track of every single little part that I've already cut. Just get everything. Okay, so take G26, shave those nubs a bit, file them down. Hello Marcel, how you doing? Join my Discord. Well, you don't have to, but it'd be nice. And oh, did I not get that? Yeah, I did not. Where's the other one? Ah, come on. Alright, so G26 held like that, and that goes in that track there. So this is movable. This extends, which is a bit different from, I guess, the Zephyranthes. But this is also this one is also a Zephyranthes. It has a marking that says Zephyranthes. So it's Zephyranthes full burn, but wasn't the other one also full burn? I have no idea. I need to verify it later. This is from 01-1 and then from 01-2. Like so, and just push that in everywhere it can be pushed in. Like that. And then we need, I1 and 2, 16. All right. No Discord for you then. Now, basically, if you need to contact me outside of the live streams, you can use that. It's only very slightly useful. I mean, there's technically Blue Sky and other places too. Alright, so then this is I16 G34. They are identical, so it doesn't matter which one you use. Just try to pop that on there. Now, okay, stabby things there. Try to punch in. Nope, no punching. Come on. Why are you not? You're supposed to pop in. Okay, need a table here. There we go. All the way in. And use a surface to help you. Alright. So turn like this. It's symmetrical either way. Turn like that. And you pop that on there. And the same on the other side. And on the bottom you take A19. Just clean that up a little bit. I feel like I did do it. Alright, and then it says butchin. Just butchin. Oh, sort of. Alright, the construction here is a little bit different from, well, quite a bit different, I guess, from the Zephyranthes. I guess they upgraded the core fighter, but not the rest. Okay, now what? Or not. When is this supposed to get in there? This was supposed to get in before I put that thing on there. Missed a step, but can always just separate that a little bit. Oh, it's a bit harder to. There we go. Like that. Oh, could have done it without separating it. Oh well. And this here goes like so. Same on the other side, that is G24, G23. Alright, I-126. I-110, 27. Oh, never mind. That just flipped, almost hit me in the eye. Alright, so clean this up a little bit more. A little bit of a gap there. Alright, so that thing goes down there, like so. And, oh, missed one. 10 here. I-210. Ah, damn it. Oh, it's barely noticeable. It's fine. Kind of scratched it up a little bit too much. Technically, I should just file without applying pressure, and that should be enough. So it doesn't damage. Well, it does less damage that way. Whether you're sanding or filing or removing material, you do it gently. Okay, so I-210 over here. That thing on top of that, plus this thing. I guess I don't need to pre-drill. It's real grade. No pre-drill necessary. It's supposed to be more accurate than most. Alright, so that's that. 01-5. We need times 2. I-19 from both runners. 19. Wait, that's H. Yeah, I do need that. Why would I need that? What? Oh, do we need this? Okay. this, that, and no, wait. 17. Yeah, these three. Twelve, 13, and 17 from both H runners here. Oops. And we need G33 and G20. I'll need this as well. G28, yep. Well, it looks like you would need it. Oh. And I-19. No, I-9. Forgot that. G220 and 33. There, it fell off. Alright, so you pop that in there with the, well, whichever way it says to do it here. It has to be, it lines up kind of like that. Well, we got these. We are approaching the 1 hour mark. 1 more hour to go, and then I'm gonna have to stop. I feel like I'm just gonna do the core fighter. Oh, no. Core fighter mostly. Alright. Even if you know, well, it's very similar. Well, at least this part is different from Zephyranthes. But still, somewhat similar. But even if you do know how it goes, it still takes a while. I'm just cleaning up those nubs, because even small nubs in something as tight-fitting as a real grade will be causing problems. Alright. So this plus that plus, oops, this plus that plus this thing, which fits a certain way, like this way. Yes. Yep. All the way in. Why do you not move? What's the point of this? If, yeah, it points that way, but then this thing doesn't. Oh, it wiggles a little bit. Oh, pop. Okay, hold up. Ah. Am I supposed to punch in this thing in there? What is going on? It's supposed to. Oh, it does go in all the way. It hadn't gone in all the way. So you need to be careful there, because you have to push it through a bit. And now it wiggles a bit more. Not a lot, but more than before. And these go in all the way through. So just push that down to make sure it's in all the way. And just push that in there. Use a stick where your hands will not be enough, or not. Up to you, really. Although I do recommend the stick. And push that in. There you go. Now this goes in there with the thing pointing up. Well, up is relative in this case. Yeah, so opposite, I guess. So this way is up. Well, it's supposed to turn anyway, so regardless of which way we do this, we can just turn it. And then this goes on top all the way in. Actually, it's misaligned. There we go. There you go. Like a weird trash can contraption there with a weird lid. Oh, and that, yeah, don't drop it. Hello, KZLC. How you doing? Core Fighter. Yeah, this thing. It has like weird attachments though. I feel like these are a bit weird. It's like, why? It's like, what is that? It's a very detailed piece, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, still, the RG, the real grade Zaku isn't bad. It had like interesting things like the what did it have? Oh wait, hold up. Where does this go? Pop that in there. Pointing up. Like so. Wait, what was the point of this then? We have a... What was the point of that? We have a hinge in there that's hidden, but then I don't see this moving at all. Does it pop out? Maybe? I don't know. It doesn't move. Am I building this right? This is what it's supposed to look like. But we have like this hinge thing here. We have that. But doesn't actually move. Like once you put this on there, it won't move. Really. Not much anyway. Yeah, I'm just kidding. We're having fun. It's a weird... It does look a bit like a trash can shape. Well, some trash cans are shaped like that. But it is a bit of a weird, odd shape. Kind of sticking out of the core fighter there. Yeah, this moves, but... What was the point of having us build some kind of hinge thing there and it's not actually doing anything? So you forgot these, I guess. It does have a booster, yeah. Like this is the output, but like overall, it's kind of a weird shape. I mean, in space it doesn't matter. Aerodynamics mean nothing in space. I'm half guessing the hinge part was just left over from some other kit, because it doesn't move anymore. It's completely fixed in place. And they just reused it because they could reuse the part. Alright, so we got shoulder bits technically, and then we need H16, 14. And we got spares. 14 times 2. Why do we need this one's? Oh, this one's for the hand. Yeah, it's the same thing as the Zephyranthes. We have extra we got extra beam saber parts there. So I'm just gonna get everything out for this bit. So anyway, if you're new here, do subscribe. You don't even have to ring any bell. You can mute the notifications if you feel like it. I just need a body count. I need ghost members. I need to buff the counter to kinda Tell hey Google, I got people. This is for the hand, and I need one that thing. So just get the rest. I think I've built. Wait, did I build Charles Zaku on stream? I can't remember. I feel like I did build one of the real grade Zakus in a live stream. So go check that out. If you feel like wasting 6 hours. Okay. So these are actually the beam sabers, which double as regular beam weapons, I guess. And goes into there. It's notched. Well, it's keyed. Or notched. So it should go only fit one way, and I'm too tiny, I can't fit the top. Try not to break it. There we go. It's probably easier to file if you have the thing already on there. It's like, well, the more real grade kits they make, the less complicated they become. The very early real grades were like really difficult to build. Well, compared to the more recent ones. At least that's the impression I have. Well, except, well, some of them tend to like be a bit more challenging, I guess. Or just weird. Alright, so then I put that on there. One second. Just get those nubs off. Very gently. Yeah, it's basically Zephyranthes, but more Burners. Full Burners. Not just half Burners, all the Burners. There you go. So we got that, we got this, we got these things. Like so, but not exactly, but it clips in. And this one clips on the other side, and there you go. We got, oh, this way up. And that will become eventually the backpack and the core fighter. We can do the, there's the landing gear for this thing somewhere, I think. That can be it. Which, oh, A. A. Landing gear. I can only display the core fighter on its own without anything, which, but if you just do that, you can't make the mobile suit anymore. You're gonna have like separated pieces of mobile suits. So anyway, that's the core fighter. I'm gonna not do these parts because I'm gonna do just interest of time. Yeah, I need to rewatch Stardust Memory. It's been a very, very long time. I think it's Stardust Memory. Could be wrong about that. Alright, so we are at 1 hour. It's like the classic story, I feel, of you got a Gundam and then you got to run away with the Gundam. And you're on a ship and you're running away from something. Alright, so now we do leg units 02 ankle times 2. We're using the advanced MS joint 5, which is the jointery from the what's it called? Gundam Mark II real grade. They basically reuse the same joint. It's like 4 different real grade kits so far use this inner frame, which might be part of the story as well. And then we need these things, 11, which are pistons, add to the beefiness of the kit here. And then 17, yep, I-17. Oh, hold up. It says to do something different there. So the legs are different. Well, at least the feet are different from Zephyranthes. I may end up doing 3 sessions for this thing. Not sure if I'll be able to do something tomorrow, so I may have to skip a day and carry on the next day. So Saturday, well, no, Thursday. So it says to remove this one, pop it out because you don't need it. Hopefully that's what it means, because it shows in diagram without it. So we're gonna assume that's what it means. Yep. Well, yeah, it's from Zeta Gundam. But yeah, but basically this runner here is the one that is used for the real grade Gundam Mark II, is what I mean. And the Zephyranthes real grade, which we will do a comparison on this thing at the end, which is gonna be either Thursday or Saturday or Friday, depending on how things go. What the heck is this little nub? Get out. Okay. But yeah, if anybody new is watching, do like and subscribe. Well, do subscribe. You don't have to ring the bell. I keep saying that. Maybe I should put it in the description. Subscribe, do not ring that bell unless you really want to. You feel this and it adds some value to your life to be notified of whenever I go live. You don't have to, because sometimes I don't just do Gunpla stuff. I will be pointing that way. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, okay, this makes more sense. So that way, into the little channel there. But yeah, I do more than just Gunpla. Sometimes like completely random video game, or I don't know what is gonna happen in the future. I try to keep the channel alive as long as I can. Alright, so you're supposed to bend the toe like that. Bend the toe. And these 2 things go in there to kind of, okay. Ah, crap. Okay, this is dangerous because you kind of want to hold on to this way, push, and this could like snap this, so you gotta be a bit careful. And try to push this without breaking everything. There we go. get that in there, put that up. There's like it lines up, essentially. Alright, so push. There we go. Just push that. Dangerous, very dangerous. If you slip, you're gonna pull something or break something. Alright, this is the ankle unit so far. The Mark II real grade is probably one of the better real grades I've built so far. The more fun ones. I like them. Well, they do have a few issues, but nothing. It's like fun enough that you overlook those issues. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do right leg, left leg at the same time. So put right leg over there. Wait, this is all right leg? No, this is left leg. Okay, so I'm gonna build right leg and left leg at the same time. Hopefully we're gonna have these done for now. And within the 10 o'clock. Hello, Troy. How you doing? Nice of you to join. What are you building today? Or it's fine if you're not building anything. We're building the alternate form of the Zephyranthes, the GP01 full Burnern. At least I think it's GP01. Hold on. Yeah. GP01Fb for full Burnern. Not full burners, full Burnern. Okay, hold up. This is left. No, this is right, this is left. Yes. Okay. So you... Okay, wrong. Actually, it's the opposite. Look at that. I swapped them without realizing. So this is left, this is right. Okay, so let's get all the parts we will need. We'll need I1, 2, where's I1? I'll find it. I1, 2. Okay, actually let's just get everything from I1 and 2. Let's find which runners overlap. So yeah, so it's this whole area. I would just get everything from there and just put that in a pile over here so we can quickly find them and move through them. I like to make piles of parts when building. Cool. One day I'm gonna catch up to the. I'm trying to build my real grade kits in the same order. Well, the same number as the. That's all of I2, hopefully. Yeah. Trying to build in the same order, so this is number 13, so it basically means I've at least built. Potentially, I've built like 13 real grade kits so far. So Sazabi is like 20 something, I think, or 30. So I do have a ways to go before I get there. Yeah, Stardust Memory is like, it's like nice, like the roundness of it. It's different from how angular and straight Gundams are typically. We get now. Okay, they will just nip some extras on this. It's possible a bunch of these parts aren't going to be used. And messed it up a little bit there. Oh well. There's like a very small part there. I know it just flew off somewhere. What's in the pile? That's part of I2. Just make a nice little pile over there. Yeah, this tiny part. I don't know what this is for, but it looks like it will fly off. Won't get lost. Alright. So I'm gonna do like 2 legs at the same time there. Got the I, we need H1 and H2. Let's put that over there. So this side, same deal, we just get all the parts off. And we try to build both at the same time. Some of these are arm parts, so they're gonna be useful later on. I don't think I'll have enough build at the end of this to do kind of a spin that I usually do, even for these multi-part builds. Very sharp, kind of messing up a little bit there. That's all of H2. Well, then H1 part of it there. All right. Pile of each. Neck. And we see all of these red bits there. I'll actually start building a thing with you first. So I-112 and I-111. And we also need these things. It's better to put them together early on, because these will join onto something else. Do a quick look around and make sure you get these nubs, because these are internal parts, so there's going to be lots of overlap. Alright. You go. Oh, there we go. Pop that on there. Ah. Forgot this little. Just slice it off, if possible. Okay, one of them has to fit. There we go. Or not. What the? Oh, the one with the longer bit goes there. There we go. Do the same on the other side. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, that thing. Tiny. Well, other tiny thing. Okay. I2. Goes on there. There's a little bit of a nub there. Quite an undergate. Polish that a little bit. Get that in there. There we go. Okay. I7. I15 and I14, I8 times 4 or 2. Wait, yeah, I8 times 4. There you are. Just check around for nubs real quick. Alright, so that goes into there. Nubs everywhere. That's not as bad as I would have thought anyway. So, that part there, actually there's a nub right there. This is I14, goes onto there and kind of connects the piston there and goes through the ankle, well, the shin hole thing here, tibia, but I don't know, between the bones. And that actually will move, and you can, there you go, you can dislodge that and make the piston move. Oh, thanks for pointing that out. I guess it was muted the whole time. What the hell? Nobody mentioned the lack of music. Oh well. Yeah. It was just muted. Like I was hearing it on my end. I guess it was just muted on the stream for some reason. The like audio source was muted. I know. You guys should say stuff when you notice something's missing or something's weird. I guess a lot of people just like see something they don't understand and say, I don't like this, and just leave. Thanks for pointing it out, Troy. Yeah, I mean, I used to do no music, but it felt like kind of empty. This is just to fill the silence. It was like a long stretch where I wasn't talking, so it was just silent Gundam building noises. Can't remember why I muted the music. I was testing something earlier. Alright. So this goes on there. There's a little notch there to, because it only goes a certain way. Ah, it'll fly off now. And more of that over here on this side. Okay, maybe not. There we go. And there we go. And this is I7. Push it in all the way. Forgot to do this part. This is I14, 15, or 14, 13. Or 14, 15, yeah. And just clean that up a little bit. Get that in there and get that into there. And loosen the piston there. There we go. Alright, so we got these. And now, hopefully we didn't miss the piece. H17. And these two, and I5, this step. Hopefully those are meant to be filed off. Alright, so then this goes there like so. Or tries to. There. Wait. Okay, let's not break this. No, wait. That's as far as we'll go. And then this here over there facing that way. Same on this one. Does it go in all the way? I think that's as far as it'll go. And then this one goes that way. Alright. And then from C, this whole area. 26, 30, 28, and I'm guessing that too, and what else? Nope, that's the only one from we got from here. Very large nubs here, so I'm just gonna nip those a bit generously with a bit of gate attached. Very red looking thing, so one, do the heel. Is that right? Yes, it is. Yeah, the feet are a little bit bigger. I think that's one of the main differences there. That's how far it'll go. Alright. Like that. And 2. Come on now. There we go. Let's press that down all the way. Yeah. Need to use a work surface there. And then H8, this step 03-3, H8, down. Very small parts tend to fly off unexpectedly. Try not to break this when you push it in. Alright, with the other H8. Trying to dust the red dust out of there to dislodge that. Should use an eraser, I think. Marcel. Suggested that at some point. And just push that in gently. And then, oh, those were actually nubs. Oh well. Really now. I mean, it goes on there, but it very easily comes off. Is that right? Well, it's fixed in place and very easily comes off. That's a bit disappointing. Yeah, I guess the feet don't really move. The feet are a bit static, except for the heel, I guess, a little bit. But the front bit is very, very much non-moving. Okay, we've only done the feet so far. About 15 minutes left on the clock. Alright, so H11, this one, and F. F. F8. As well as, oh, what the heck. Yeah, here, might as well. Alright, hole of F. Make a file over there. Alright, we need these two. And then F8. F20 and 19. As well as... Yes. Alright. H19. That's not it. Oh, it is it. Never mind. H18. I1. I6. Alright. Well, it's all very symmetrical so far, so I guess it's fine. So oh, only a few minutes left. Well, I said I'm stopping at 10, but well, that's all the absolute. That's a very thin, whatever anklet thing they usually have. It's very, very small compared to how large these things get. Now, we're gonna try and finish these legs and then end the stream there. I'm gonna come back either tomorrow or the day after, either Wednesday or Thursday, continue this. And this tiny thing, very elaborate piece of plastic just to get a little bit of like overlap there. This little bit. Normally you would just like get a little depression there and a little channel, and they'll tell you, hey, put a sticker on there or just paint it, I guess, if you feel like it. And get that polished. Which way do you go? That way. And clean that up a little bit more. That's probably easier. Just pop that on there. This is I6 onto H18, H118, so just, or H218, whichever one. Then clean that up a little bit. Come on, stay in there. Oh, yeah, I'm on the East Coast. Seems like most streamers on the West Coast, or like they give times like West Coast time, but not me. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so did this part here, and this is H9, and over here we also have H9, so far it's like mostly symmetrical. Oh, it's like the same parts. The legs are almost swappable. Okay, so then you button in there. This little thing there, just pop that in there. Button, just moves it a little bit. It's a nice little effect there. It's like the piston is like inside this little thing. All right. Then the kneecap. Just clean that up a little bit, because you don't want stuff getting in between the parts. Alright, so then figure out where this goes. Like there. Where though? Oh, here. Get it. Like that. You may need to use like power glue or something at some point to like fix that in place, because it may fall off. I guess I didn't need that. Let's clean up a few nubs there and try to line it up. There we go. Okay, what else do we got? Last step. So F16 H10 H1. Okay, no, wait. Yeah, H34. What the hell? These guys, which we forgot. Very large legs there. Anything else? Nope. Alright. Yeah, it's a 86 is a good show. I mean, you kind of get the gist of it after a few episodes, but it's not gonna end well. I really like the mecha design in that show. All right. And oops. We G25. I think that's all the parts we need for the legs, hopefully. Okay, so, what is that? I-23, okay. That was something weird. Wait a minute. I-123. No. Not that, this one. I-123. 23 on the right leg. Seems like it will Oh. Got it, so... I'm assuming these will only fit a certain way, so... It's on either side of these. Almost had all the parts. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this and going to hopefully okay. Those tiny pieces are... I mean, some people say if you use like nippers like the God Hand, you can get all these nubs out or cut them perfectly flush, but that's not true. It's always like the God Hand is designed to leave a little nub behind, so it's not like you're gonna get rid of it, but just that it's still there. Okay, let's focus. So each one, 34 appears to be this guy, and this thing also has nubs on it. Why are you hiding? I just had to be somewhere else tomorrow, so I'm kind of setting a limit there, and then I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep. And what's the point of all this? Am I missing one? Hold up. Oh, there it is. Just check around real quick. Okay, so first identify these things. Which one appears to fit in there? I think this one. Nope. Try another one. There we go. This one fits nicely. So it must be meant to be there. And this one goes on the opposite side. Just like that. Very smooth. These one also have a different shape, so it will only fit a certain way, so there you go. It's not that hard, you don't need to pay close attention to the numbers all the time. Usually the shapes will guide you. There you go. So then that thing goes in there, nope. One of them has to work. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Alright. Goes in like so. Just building it blind, not paying attention really. I probably should push that in a bit. Not too hard that breaks the plastic or bends it out of shape. Just enough that it clips in all the way. There's a bit of a nub there. I'll just okay. Anyway, so So then goes in there, goes in there, and try to figure out where that lines up. There you go. And not this one, yep. Nope, not this one. Oh. So it seems to fit. Maybe wrong, but it seems to fit. Hopefully we don't have to like separate these again, because that's a lot of parts there. I'm gonna just pre-drill that just in case, because you never know. And that is the wrong one. Just pre-drill that. It's not this one. Yeah, that was a mistake. Alright, let's try that again. So, you go there. One of you has to work. There you go. Just wiggle that in place, and there we go. Oh, wait, the hell? Does it not fit? Okay, maybe I need to put it on the other leg. Let's give that a try. That one. Probably should be doing this a bit slower, a bit calmer. But it'll be alright. Alright, so let's try this on this leg. There might be something which is preventing it from fully connecting there. There we go, we got one side of the legs. Very narrow legs, surprisingly. Not expecting something thicker. That's one leg. And we got a piece there. Do I need you anywhere? Nope. I'm gonna assume you go on the hand, arms, or something. I guess there was something which was preventing it from connecting fully. Okay, there we go. There you go. Nice. Legs done. Yay, we got the legs. At least we got the legs and the core fighter done. Now we need to flex. So, flexing the legs, usually when you flex the legs, they tell you to like flex the ankle and the toes as well. But this one, no, it tells you no, you don't flex that, just flex this. It's basically to wake it up, essentially, to wake up the joints and make everything slide together. See how the pink slides there. Alright, I think, yeah, we're gonna stop here, kind of in a hurry. Not that it's gonna help much, but yeah. So, we got a leg, left leg, right leg. Or is it left leg? Not his right leg. Left leg, right leg. There you go. We built these two, so we got waist, arm, torso. Well, we did the torso mostly with the core fighter here. That's like most of the torso. So yeah, waist, arms, and that is also the backpack. Waist, arm, heads, and shoulders, I guess. Weapons. So that's what we have, and then we need to like play around a bit with it compared to the regular Zephyranthes. And yeah, that's all we have for today. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'm going to end the stream now. Any last words? Well, not that you need to, but yeah, thank you all for watching. Thanks Marcel, thanks KZLC for joining. Thanks Troy, thanks John. I don't know if you went to sleep, John. You should go to sleep around this time. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and do subscribe or share this stream somewhere. That's what really helps. Like if some random person just shares it somewhere, gets a lot more views that way than, well, a little more attention than just letting YouTube figure out who to show it to. And yeah, we'll see you either. Actually, I'll post something somewhere on the Discord. Join it, well, or don't. I'll do. I'll think about it at least. And I'll just post an update somewhere about whether or not there's going to be a live stream tomorrow. It may be Thursday. I'm going to resume this. Usually I try to, like, if there's a multi-part build, I'll try to do it like consecutive days, but there could be a chance that I can't. Anyway, that's all we have. Alright. With a nose, a very sad nose. Because it's a very sad T-Rex arms there. Oh, can I do that? I shouldn't be playing with this. I should be ending the stream. There's weird T-Rex arms. That can't possibly work. Oh, pieces are falling off. Just somewhere. Oh, it's the legs. And another one just fell off. Oh, same thing just fell off again. This one should be staying on. That may be because of this. Oh yeah, it's because of that. Doesn't need to work. Huh. Well, what do you know? I guess we'll have one after all. I'll come back in like 5 minutes, turn this off. A homemade spinning platform, as you saw. Yeah, it's gonna keep doing that, but we're gonna try anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go now, so thank you all for watching, and see you soon, I guess. Alright, bye for now.